Welcome to this video. In this game, I will be discussing the hit social deduction game, the Clocktower, a game that I have been crazed over for a good reason. It is by far the best social deduction game ever, and today I will be showcasing you how to properly do bluffs for the demon as Storyteller. Now, in the Clocktower, there's the good team of blue and the evil team of red, and consisting of the red team are demons. The minions and demons will know who each other are. Most importantly, the demons, so they have some character to say as without getting double claimed, they need bluffs. And that's responsible of the storyteller on what they will be able to safely bluff. So, let's figure out how you can make bluffs that your players will appreciate. Let's say you hand out characters and the Grim looks somewhat like this, and after a bit of initial setup, the Grim looks somewhat like this. Now, obviously, you're missing one part of setup before you can actually get going. You need to give 3 demon bluffs, and in fact, you need to give more than that. Because since there's a lunatic who believes they're a demon but they're not, we will have to be giving out 6 bluffs. 3 for our real demon and 3 for our lunatic. For this, we will be consulting this sheet. This is the Bad Moon Rising script, and we'll be using it to cross off characters that we cannot use as bluffs until we have only the perfect bluffs remaining. Obviously, in a real game, you would have to do this much faster, and you probably wouldn't have time to do this, but we're going through the full thought process here. Right away, we can crop out the evil characters, because who would want to bluff as an evil character? Next, we can cross off anything that's already in play, because, well, you can't really get bluffs as something that's already in play. That's not how bluffs work. However, for Lunatic, you can give them whatever you want, because they're not actually the demon. In this case, we're going for the long con of trying to keep them believing that they are, in fact, the demon. They can actually cross off more options right here. If we look at the Grim, so, anyways, if we look at the Grim, we can see that there is nothing that could prevent death from execution. No Devil's Advocate, no Fool, Pacifist, Tea Lady, Sailor, none of that. Which means, Sailor, or you just get yourself executed and there's nothing to keep you alive. Bad bluff. Fool, or you just get yourself executed and there's nothing to stop you. Bad bluff. Well, in that same lines of thinking, we should also get rid of Tea Lady and Pacifist. We'll see why not in a moment. Next, I want to bring your attention to these outsiders. You see, right now in this game there should be 2 outsiders. Indeed, we have 2 outsiders, the Tinker and the Lunatic. However, the Lunatic will not be claiming to be the Lunatic, so people will only see 1 outsider. And while that is possible, as the minion Godfather can reduce an outsider, the Godfather reducing an outsider is highly unorthodox. So, people will get suspicious, and the lunatic will get suspicious that they're not actually the demon. So, we need outsider bluffs, potentially even 2, to make it so that people never realize that mistake. The 2 outsiders we have available are Moonchild and Goon, and which one do we give to which? Well, for somebody who already thinks they're a demon that Troison's people, let's give them a bluff that Troison's people. So our lunatic will get Goon, and for seat 1, Moonchild is actually a very good bluff. Claim Moonchild, when they get executed, pick a good player. People will then think that they're evil when they don't die. However, the good team will not immediately win because of the mastermind. People will think that player is suspicious because of the fact that they did not die when the Moonchild picked them. They'll execute them, and the evil team will win. So Moonchild is our first demon bluff, and Goon is our first lunatic bluff. So those are 2 decided. Now, well, Tea Lady getting your neighbors executed is a pretty good bluff. Sometimes it's not all the time, considering if seat 5 were to claim this, they're sat next to a confirmed good grandchild, and a minstrel. This will not work well for seat 5. Seat 1 will get C9 executed, which will then realize they're not actually the demon. And they're also sat next to somebody who can confirm somebody else, so that won't work well, trying to pin them as evil. And then C9 claims that they're going to get the demon executed. So we don't want that. So Tea Lady, we can cross off. Now, again, you think pacifist is similar, but pacifist can apply to literally anyone, and it's not a guarantee. So pacifist is fine. So now it's all about choosing final bluffs. For a Poe, Exorcist is the perfect bluff, as it allows you, when you charge, aka choose nobody, so you can choose 3 people on the next night. It allows you to just say the reason why there is no demon kill is because you exorcised the demon. And for the third demon bluff, we actually should go with pacifist here. And for the final 2 demon bluffs, being able to frame people as waking up or not are very normal. Also, chambermaid is a great bluff here. Also, if you get caught out on claiming false info, you can just say you're the goon. So, real quick, let's just do a bit of this. Now, for the final lunatic bluff, either Gambler or Courtier. Courtier, saying that you drunk the demon once the town figures out what demon it is. Saying you drunk the demon, and then the demon is still killing, is not a good bluff. So for our final lunatic bluff, we get Gambler, which means we can finish up this grid just like that. Like that, and just like that, for our demon bluffs, Exorcist, Pacifist, Moonchild, and for our lunatic bluffs, Chambermaid, Gambler, Goon.